Hello everyone, it's Etiquette connoisseur. Today I am talking about 10 ways to become a great listener. So number one would be to ask pertinent questions. Clarify what the person is speaking about. Say they mentioned something that they're disturbed about at work. You could ask them if they would like to clarify, if they would like to explain better, so you can understand better. Number two is to practice empathic listening. What I mean by that is if they are saying something to you that is very meaningful, maybe they expressed something sad that has happened to them, you can show empathy by really putting yourself in their shoes and showing empathy, showing that you care. Number three is to be attentive. Look at the person, give eye contact, listen to them. Try not to be looking around the room to see who else is in the room, who more important to you is coming into the room. Try to really pay attention, be engaged. Number four is to share stories. Say you meet a new couple and you want to get to know them a bit, you can probably ask them, so how did you guys meet? That would be a nice way of letting them have a way to talk and express themselves, and you get to know them better. Number five would be to have a visual picture. Like, take a mental visual picture of what they're saying to you. Take mental notes. Or if they express to you that maybe their birthday is coming up, you can take note of that if you want to call them or message them on their birthday. That would be very nice. Number six would be not to interrupt. To interrupt would be rude, unless they are going on for very long, right? And you are not getting a word in, and you find that it's a bit overdone, then you can wait until they have a pause, and then maybe you can try to say something on another subject so that you can have a little bit of input and they can share in it as well. Number seven would be to pause before replying. Don't just jump in and say something before you know what the person is saying. Sometimes we make judgments before we know what the whole story is, so try not to do that. Think before you speak. Now, number eight would be to eliminate distractions. If you are talking with someone and they are getting distracted, maybe by the same thing, looking around the room, or they are having phone calls, you can just say, let's take this conversation another time. Would you like to meet maybe next week, at such and such a time, so that we can discuss this? I see that you need to take care of this right now. This is a gentle way of saying to them that you realized that they are distracted. And number nine would be to be purposeful. Have something meaningful to say. If you don't have something meaningful to say, just be quiet and listen. And number 10 would be to not give unsolicited advice. Do not, if you are a person who gives advice like I do, try not to always, to ever be volunteering advice to someone who hasn't asked for it. I used to do this. I realized I used to falter in this, and I had to correct it because my family, they were kind enough to tell me, you tend to do this, you tend to offer us advice that we didn't ask for. So I'm advising you, don't do that. So those are 10 ways to be a great listener, and I hope you will put these into practice and have great conversations. Thank you. Have a nice day.